Okay, so we're going to do question number 45. It's on page 595. Alright, that's right. Let me get a thicker pen. That's too thin. Okay, we'll use that. So, question 45. On page 595. Okay, let's read the question. Which of the following pairs of numbers is a solution to the equation 3x squared minus 54 equal negative 21x? A, B, C, or D? The first thing I want you to do is notice that each term is divisible by 3. And this is a quadratic equation. So each term, what makes it quadratic? The exponent equation. So each is divisible by 3. So what we want to do first is set the term equal to 0. And you're going to do that just by bringing negative 21x over to the opposite side of the equal sign. And whenever something goes across the equal sign, either direction, the sign changes. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to write it as 3x squared plus 21x see, we brought the negative 21 over, minus 54 equals 0. So next, let's divide the equation, each term in the equation, by 3. 3x squared, we divide it by 3, that leaves us x squared. (21x) divided by 3 leaves us 7x. And negative 54 divided by 3 leaves us a negative 18 equal 0. So now, in this form, now that we have the exponent 1 plus, and what I mean by equal to 1, see the x itself, the x squared. So any variable is equal to 1. So we can now factor the x squared plus 7x minus 18 equals 0. So let's begin. Put our brackets. Now, what do we do to begin factoring this? You're going to ask yourself what two numbers added together gets you the middle term of plus 7. Well, we could say a 1 plus a 6 will give us a plus 7. But when you ask yourself what two numbers when added together give us a plus 7, those same two numbers must be multiplied to give us a negative 18. And 1 times 6 is not 18. So let's try another set of numbers. And I believe a negative 2 and a positive 9 should fit. that middle term. So negative 2 and a positive 9 is a positive 7. So that fits the middle term. And when I multiply a negative 2 times a plus 9, it gives me a negative 18. So we know that fits. So let's go ahead and factor. X and X is factored. So when we're saying factoring, what makes up that equation? Well, we know those two x's is made up of x and x and a plus 9 and a negative 2. And we can check that. X times x will give us an x squared. 9 minus 2 will give us a positive 7, the middle term. And 9 times 2, a negative 2, will give us a negative 18. Now, remember, the term was set to 0, so let's show that. X plus 9 equals 0. And x minus 2 equals 0. So we can say that x plus 9 equals 0, then x must be equal to negative 9. And that is true. X minus 2 equals 0, then x must equal 2. And I hope you see that, okay? That's all. X equals a negative 9 is your answer, and x equal a positive 2 is your answer.